Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul and it's great to see you again. When we started out this YouTube adventure of us, we thought that maybe a few hundred or 50 or 60 or 70 people would watch our videos. Now, we started out very simple with what we had at hand, our computer that we already had, our mobile phones. I bought a couple of wireless microphones for $100 and some lights here that we're using today for another $100, and that's it. And we started out basically with what we had, and also content-wise with what we were doing and what was coming up. And that was a series on our lobster pot fishing and how we are trying to get lobster, albeit maybe not so very successfully. Anyway, it was super good, and we had a great fun, and really what made it worthwhile for us this year and motivated us was that you all tuned in. You watched, you commented, lots of greetings and kind words. So, and this really inspires us and motivates us to make many more such videos. So, I thought that for 2026, I've sat down now with my old notepad and basically try to see what we can do for the coming year when it comes to videos. So this video might be, I was hoping maybe it won't be so long, but probably it will be its usual length of 30 minutes. So if you haven't got your favorite beverage out yet, stop the video please and get it. And I have here my grandfather's old cup. It must be from around the war. It says, "Hooray for the Norwegian fisker, hurra for den norske fisker." It's something he got probably for his birthday or something like that. But anyway, I thought I'd bring it out for you. I have a lot of these fisherman-themed things and cups and so on, so you probably will see more of them along the way here. But anyway, go and get yourself a cup of your favorite beverage and then rejoin us. Cheers. So, we have been completely overwhelmed by the positive response and the kind words and comments from all of you. And do please make sure to keep them coming. It really motivates us, and because we do not do this for financial gain whatsoever, because there's none to be had. And you know, the big goal now is to reach monetization. You know, there's a holy grail for all YouTubers to reach monetization, when finally YouTube will pay you a small pittance. So obviously that's not part of our equation, totally not. So it is fun though, and we will trying to reach that monetization, because then I can have more tools and statistics, analytics on the YouTube studio. I'll show you a little bit later here, and basically it allows me to learn more about you and what you are watching and what you're interested in. So our goal now is to reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch times. It's been great. It's been a fantastic journey so far, and hopefully this is just the beginning. So it's a bit of a lessons learned. It's a learning experience. We are moving forward, and you know, as you saw also, the first videos were a bit rough, and we took some time, and then we found our form and our format, and I think we're going to stay with that. Short clips to begin with, then a short intro, basically, what this is about and what we're going to do, and then we start into the content. When I sit here and listen to the editing with my headphones, the sound is quite good. But when I checked on the screen to see what you guys, because 80% are actually watching these videos on the screen, TV screens, which are large. So then saw that the sound, I heard that the sound was not so good, and also maybe I was thinking we could make the video more crisper. So now this video is done with the two mics, stereo mics, and then we have 4K resolution on the camera, and I do this as a test. So if this works well for you and you feel that this is a good image and it's sharp and the sound is better, then we will continue and try to do that. I have a hearing loss on myself on my left ear, courtesy the Norwegian military, where I did my compulsory service, and it's just in the range of human speech. And basically, sometimes it gets a bit muddled. I think that a lot of us watching these videos have lived their lives well and have a certain toll on their bodies, like we all have, if you have lived your well life. So I guess a lot of viewers have the same hearing issues and probably eyesight issues as me. So let me know about that, what you want, and it's working, what works best for you. Also, there was also subtitles, automatic subtitles generated by YouTube, which is very good and quite well. And I'm mumbling a lot maybe sometimes. I try to avoid that, and I should try to avoid repetition and some such thing. So I will work on that also. As you saw, we have launched this fundraising now on the last video. It's because that we are planning a lot of videos that we need more and new equipment for. The equipment that we have, it's old, is used. Those nets that we used now, they were really torn, and that's why I didn't show any close-ups, because a whale can swim through those. So previously I borrowed nets for lake fishing and sea fishing from my very good friend who unfortunately passed away at ripe old age. He had a blessed life, and God rest his soul. But I can't borrow his lake nets anymore. I can't borrow his sea nets anymore. So I need to buy new ones. And that's why we have launched this fundraising, where we ask the regular viewers to donate 20,000 Norwegian krona, 2,000 bucks all through the year. So, if everybody, if 40, 50 people donates 10 bucks, we have a lot of nets. We hope to go, the thing that we hope to buy is 4 nets for lake trout fishing. We plan 4 videos on that. And 2 more troll gun, which are 180 feet, 60 meters long, and 9 feet, 3 meters high. 2 of those to go fishing in the sea. Make 4 videos about, I think, this year. And also more lobster pot. We want to go deeper into the fjord, take the boat in there, and more successfully fish the lobster more successfully. My friends are fishing there and they are reporting good catch. So for that I would like to top up the pots to the double, where we'll reach the limits that's allowed for 10 pots. But a pot costs like 100 euros, about 130 to 50 dollars, and 1,300 to 500 krona. So it's basically 5 new pots will set me back easily about 7,000-8,000 Norwegian krona. So we need 2,000 krona. We need 4,000 krona for the lake fishing nets. We need 4,000 krona for the troll fishing nets, and then we need basically twice that amount for the lobster pot. And then in addition, there are floats, there are the small buoys that we use, the line, and also the weights for the. So altogether, it will be about 20,000 Norwegian krona, $2,000. And we will be completely transparent with you about this. We'll show you the receipt, and we also acknowledge the donation online. And so you will see that I don't just pocket the money and spend them on beer, because anyway I don't drink beer. So but that's basically the plan with that donation. And the reason why we go for donations is because in Norway, for some strange reason, maybe they haven't found it yet, donations are tax-free. So you have a project like this and a clear project where you basically go and buy some equipment to do some videos, it's tax-free. So the money you donate, if you donate about $10, 100 Norwegian kroner, 95% of that I think will go, so $9.5 will go to the project directly. It is GoFundMe takes a small cut. It's like, I think for $10 is about 50 cents. So they also ask with a sliding there if you want to tip them. It's like, why on earth would you like to tip a multinational, a huge billion-dollar a year business? So slide that down to the zero, of course. Don't give them any. They get their fair share and they get their cut, and thank you for that. But so just don't give them any tip or anything like that. Make sure that as most as possible it's going to the project. And now, because YouTube is not paying us anything. You know, I see when I checked on our videos on the screen, because most of you are watching on screen or TV screens in your living rooms. I saw a tremendous amount of ads running in our videos, which is of course how YouTube and video creators make money. But we have not reached monetization yet, and when we do, it will be a pittance. It will not pay for, maybe, as a joke in a video coming up next week, it will pay for the gasoline. It really doesn't matter. And we are really not doing this for the money in any case. It's not part of the equation. Our goal is to reach monetization. That means 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 view times, hours of viewing. So we have more tools that we can reach out and engage with the regular viewers. So that's the only point, honestly. Beyond that, it's fine. And we could of course launch the Patreon, but it doesn't make sense. And it will be taxed 50%. So half your money will go to the Norwegian government. Of course, I'm very supportive of the Norwegian government and happily pay my taxes, but there's no need to pay more than you actually should. So that's why we go with the donation route. And we have clear cuts projects. It will not go to the running cost or anything like that for this channel. It's just the equipment we need to make more videos. So please consider supporting our channel financially. Give you some skin in the game, so to speak. And hopefully now we can focus on getting the 4 lake trout nets going, so you can get bought that by April. Because in late April we go and start the videos again. So anyway, coming up, I have a long list of videos coming up, and of course, because I can't ask you for funding and donations if there's nothing to be had in return. So a lot of good comments, and there will be a lot of different videos coming up, but the majority of the videos will be on fishing, because that's what we enjoy. So here's my list. The coming up now, first of all, will be a series that we do with a dear friend of mine on a related subject. We will go there on Saturday, the crew and I. We're going to have 2 cameras with us, and lights will be with us. And he has kindly agreed for us to document his project going on. You will love it. I can't promise anything. I'll say any more details now until we have the footage in the can. And basically, it's we have done it. But you will all love it for sure. So anyway, fishing videos. Every February, late February, March, we are now in early January. There are great cod fishing to be had outside our town of Ålesund. The cod comes in by the millions to Spår in our harbor basin in the Fjord, and lots of huge, great cods are to be had. Many wanted to know about rod and reel and angling. Yes, we're going to do rod and reel and angling then. And you will see it's great fun, and there will be stunning imagery. So we will do that in 4K for sure, so you can see it on your screen at home and enjoy. And we will maybe do a shorter version and then a longer version with more footage. At least we will do two. I hoped we can go out 2 times. It's a long journey, an hour with the boat. It takes an hour to prepare. So it's 2 hours to get there, and then we do fishing 4 hours, and then 2 hours in. And you know, it's so cold that we have to change. You know, on sitting by the tiller, and somebody has to basically tow up. It's frightfully frigid. But we have our equipment for that, and that's fine, and we will be well protected from the weather, hopefully. And so 2 cod fishing videos coming up. We're going to do that in March. So in March, come Easter maybe. And then hopefully, if we have the nets, lake trout nets, we do when the ice tour on a lake here and get nice lake trout, about a pound and up. And we do 2 of that in April, May. It's great fun. We will take the aluminium boat. You know, the reason why I bought this boat is that we can just take it out of the water easily and carry it up on a trailer and drive it anywhere. And you will see we'll do that. And then we do, of course, sea trout angling. We're standing on land, on the shore, and we throw out and we reel in, and we get sea trout. And there's plenty of sea trout in the Bay of Ålesund, Skøye. Now, I said that about lobster too, but actually there has been research done on sea trout here now, and maybe we can get a hold of that student doing I think he did a master degree on the sea trout here, and that could be fun. A friend of mine talked with him and has his contact details. And then we, of course, need to go salmon fishing in the river. Now, salmon fishing in Norway is, of course, a must if you're an avid angler and fisherman. And it hasn't been as great of late, honestly. But I have some friends and a good friend, and my plan is to team up with either one of them or both of them and join them on this salmon river fishing where my father used to fish for salmon. And I actually want to try to fish some for salmon too. My father stopped fishing because he said it was like, it basically ended because of this Gyrodactylus. Long story, I will not tell you now, do it later. And then, of course, we do fishing with nets again in the fall. Hopefully we have a new trolley gone then, so we can go to other places and we can put them out a few times, a couple of videos there, I think, and fill up our freezer for the winter. And of course, then in October, the lobster season starts again, and we hope to go to further in Fjord, inland, 35 kilometers. We load up the boat on the trailer again. We go in there and I have to ask a friend to look after it for us. So basically we can have it there and we can go out and do some videos in there. Some friends of mine are doing very successful lobster fishing in there. They get 20, 30 lobsters on 10 pots. So we shall try that. But then of course we need full quota of pots, which is 10. When we do go to sow, we spend so much time and labor and resources in doing it. Of course, we should have much more pots so we can maximize our catch. And we also hope and plan to go up to a cabin in the mountain in August, September, and do with lakes and fishing with those nets that we hopefully have by then in that lake and get really nice trout. And also do some angling up there. And also use the Norwegian oter, which is, I can't remember what it is, but basically it's a board that you have, a wooden board outside the boat with the line out, and there's some fly fishing angles on top of that board. Very successfully, the crew which is with me here today, he caught a huge one, and he went in front of the boat like this, vroom, and then it snapped out of and went away, and it was hands down, it was the greatest, it was the largest freshwater trout I think we ever had contact with. We didn't land it. It's a sorrow that we're still thinking of. But anyway, So, so minimum, I think that there will be 12 fishing videos. Hopefully the double, one every fortnight. And then we hope to do in between other videos. Cooking. We just did we hope to do a video on lobster soup because I did lobster, and we got the lobster, and I had the carcasses from earlier, the carcass from earlier, and then the one I bought for New Year, and then I made a lobster soup of it, and I wanted to make it in our kitchen, but our kitchen is just brand new, and I had it designed together with a professional chef, a friend of mine, who told me how to do it. So it's very efficient, it's like in a submarine. It's very efficient like this, and you have all the things you need, so you don't have to walk around. We had a huge kitchen before, and we had to walk and walk and walk, and you for sure you got your 10,000 steps by just cooking an egg there. So no. So anyway, so we looked at it, but it's not feasible to do a video there. It will be just me in profile looking down into a pot, and then the video camera back and forth. It just doesn't work. So we will have to find a solution there, because cooking is a part of our life here. As you can see, I'm not a gourmet. I'm a gourmand. I don't eat small and well. I eat large amounts and well. So that is part of our life here, a very important part. Particularly now in the winter, of course, when we have not much else to do. So, and then some wanted to have some videos from farms. Yes, we're going to do that. We're going to have go and visit where I get my meat, which is a traditional mountain farm, where he run his herd and keep his farm like it's been done for 100 years or hundreds of years. And then also I plan to visit a modern farm where a young couple has bought a modern farm and started up, taking one over, and hopefully we can tell a little bit and make acquainted with them. There's also a salmon river they have on their farm, so maybe we can do more videos. But and for certainly there will be a lot of landscapes and imagery and footage involved, and so you can see where we are in the world, and our environment and the elements and so on. So that's the plan. We hope to make a video at least every fortnight. It should be 30 minutes, about 30 minutes. It should be on, at least half of them should be on fishing, and the other half on related subjects. And hopefully we can do more than 24 videos. If we have the chance, we'll do them more regularly. So I hope that this will you find this interesting, and you will stay with us in the year ahead. And also, please do consider supporting us financially so we can get that gear. I will be extremely transparent about it. You will see what the money goes. I will go there and show you the receipt and acknowledge the donation on screen. Also, as always, keep those comments and kind words coming. That's really what inspires and motivates us. And also, please, if you have a story idea or something you'd like to see, please drop us a line. We enjoy it. I'll respond to every comment myself and personally. There's some kind of AI stuff that YouTube has, which is like not very good at all, and I don't use it. It's just I'm never going to use that. If you sit down and write me a comment, I will very well answer it personally. Not something else would be just stupid and ridiculous. So anyway, drop us a line, and then please consider supporting the channel financially so we can buy that equipment. So thank you for joining us in 2025. As we see it, our journey has just started. We did the first series of lobster fishing videos to test the waters, so to speak, and the crew and we have been quite chuffed about the great success. You will see time to time the crew on the videos, because I want to document how they suffer for your videos, and how they have to crawl into small spaces and suffer their cold and elements to get the shots and the audio done. It's quite impressive at times, their efforts. So again, thank you for watching. We greatly appreciate it, and hope to see you again soon. Thank you.